get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. Handoff to the single running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country. Turning it on! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's Raiola to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game.
Got a little grass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Raiola. And they're not on the same page there.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play fake, Raiola. Using his legs to buy some time. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll close in on him. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's Raiola to throw. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Ready, go. Throwing Raiola. It's complete to the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Take it in for 6. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's Raiola to throw. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Play action, Dylan Raiola. Under fire. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Makes the catch. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like...
He'll take the deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
That gives him 54 yards rushing, and he gets closer and closer to a 1,500-yard season. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
He might want another play. Raiola bringing the heat. He's on the move. Quarterback got it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They've done a lot of good things, building a nice lead, but they picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Here's Raiola to throw. They're setting up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. The give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You just hope this isn't serious. He's run himself right into the Heisman Trophy race at this point in the season. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only... The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They've just self-destructed. Too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Blasted as he lets it go. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cowboys peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes a pass to Marker. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Give him 105 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the single back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Let's it fly! And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
Going long. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Complete left side, Coleman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He's got him this time. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Here's a heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Mustard! He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
A strike downfield, and he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Picks up the first down. There's a crease. Touchdown! Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Not a lot on the return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship. You wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play
We are at 7,220 feet above sea level at War Memorial Stadium. We are set for the championship game in the Mountain West Conference. It's the New Mexico Lobos against the Wyoming Cowboys. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, the Cowboys head coach told me before the game, he talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Back to you.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long in the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Breaking into the clear. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
I don't know if there's anything more demoralizing for a defense. Think about it. You do great on first down, second down, and then you're playing great on third down as well. There's nowhere to throw the football. Secondary doing their job, and the quarterback just makes the offense right. He's able to get on the outside, pick up the first down, and create a new set of downs. That is just maddening for a defense.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. Got an opening here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. First down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking tackles.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pullman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. He can't. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. Breaks into the clear.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They call the counter run here. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Going to try to run for it. Can he get there? Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense.
And he fights in for the score. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. He's got space. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Now he's got open space. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. And the Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. To the end zone, but incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Wyola. The pocket breaking down. And this pass is caught. And tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. And now the defense will call a timeout. And that's the team's first. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it, making the tackle in space. Now it's fourth down. They're doing a great job.
And the timeout taken before the snap, they want to discuss this 4th and 3 call. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys. That's their third. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Defense is coming after him. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 8. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Wyola. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd. Chris, there's two things that the quarterback has to have if he's going to complete a corner route to the wide receiver. You've got to have anticipation, there's no doubt, but you've also got to choose the right trajectory, and here he does both. It's a completion, and this offense...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining...
So Wyoming's offense gets back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here comes the pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks into the clear. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end. And now the first play of this drive here, set up at the 37. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time.
He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they make the stop on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Wyoming has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Raiola. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And they'll run it with the draw play. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low.
No stopping him on that run. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Slides to avoid the big hit.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lane.
And the Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down.
Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
To throw, it's Raiola.
No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Try to catch the defense with the draw.
Got an opening here.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
The offense going with the hurry up. Throwing off play action.
This has always been a pet peeve.
Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. A quick juke. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Pounding away with the run game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Cowboys pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Hand off to the back. Looks like we have an injured Cowboys player down on the field. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got space. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Cowboys line up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to...
Touchdown, Cowboys. They continue to roll up the... Look at the celebration celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now, the achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they have accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalist. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to senior quarterback out of Wyoming. And one final congratulations to the newest member of the Heisman Trophy fraternity. This season will forever be known as his Heisman season.
welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the Air Force Falcons. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, Coach Sawmill told me before the game he did have a conversation with his...
Gonna run it. It's Glass. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. Nice move there. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Kept it and he's past the marker. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're
finding some room. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Throwing Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Got it set up on the outside. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Raiola. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
And then you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste it.
It's a running room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. From the red zone, it's Glass. Could be an alley. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Got a tight game so far in this season opener. Big play coming up right here. It's 3rd and goal. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing.
It's the fake, and he wants to throw. And that pass, not so. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for space. It's Glass. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Play action with Raiola. Shoots it to the left. Caught. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays and big...
And he breaks the play. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Maybe some room here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
He's looking deep. Makes a deep grab. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The sweet feet buy a little time. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back and know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just, bam, shoot through a hole, chew up yards so fast, outrun fast guys. It's just really hard to stop in today's football.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. 3rd and goal for the offense. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
I know we're only in game 1.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Raiola to throw. Pressure coming. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a first down. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their third. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Throw to the right side, that's Wilson. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Wants to throw, it's Raiola. Going for it all. Upstairs, he's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Cowboys! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Caught behind the line. It's right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Takes a handoff. It's right. Here's a little room there. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play fake, Raiola. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. And the Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Glass. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Trying to convert the third down. Here's Raiola. Gets rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. And on fourth down, here, it's a fake. He's looking to pass. And he's not going to be able to. The run inside. It's right. Might have a chance. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Got a first down. At the 20, he's got space. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. And he's in! Touchdown, Wyoming! Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity of this coach.
Makes the grab and room to run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense lining up quickly. Raiola fires left. Finds his man. It's Siegel. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Play action, Dylan Raiola. Gonna try to get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him
wide open spaces. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He's going to take off. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And he pulls it again. He's been doing it time and time again. This defense has not changed up enough, the picture, the look, to make it harder for this QB to make different decisions or make difficult ones.
So down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll finish the run. Offense working from the pistol. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Complete to the right. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
That is such a nice example of a quarterback and his tight end being on the same page. A little bit of a scramble drill right there where the quarterback had to get flushed out of the pocket, but his tight end was able to lock up with him and was able to mirror him, find an open.
And give him another 6. Grabs it. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very